Hey, church, thanks again for joining us for another episode of our devotional series, Road to the Resurrection. I'm going to be walking us through I believe, a very familiar passage for most of us. So this is Luke chapter 11, 1 through 4, when Jesus teaches the disciples and us how to pray. So the passage says, "Now Jesus was praying in a certain place, and when he finished, one of his disciples said to him, 'Lord, teach us to pray, as John taught his disciples.' And he said to them, 'When you pray, say, Father, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come. Give us each day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins, for we ourselves forgive everyone who is indebted to us. And lead us not into temptation.'" Now, when we take a closer look at this prayer and what Jesus is saying here, Jesus is not saying, hey, every time you pray these exact words. What he is giving us is a model for how our prayers should be focused. And you'll notice it is extremely kingdom focused. God's kingdom focused. It is very big picture focused, and it is not me focused. If we break it down line by line, we'll get an idea of what that looks like. So, Father, hallowed be your name. He starts out with praise right away. Father, great is your name. Revered and honored is your name. Your kingdom come, which in the core of all of our hearts should be the cry of our heart. God, establish your kingdom here on earth. Give us each day our daily bread. Give us today what we need for today. Forgive us our sins, for we ourselves forgive everyone who is indebted to us. And obviously we know that's way easier said than done. But he forgives us, and we are called to forgive others as well. And lead us not into temptation. So we'll see that this is just very big picture, God's kingdom coming to earth, and how our hearts should approach prayer when we do pray. And so, again, this is not word for word what to pray, but the model of how our hearts should humbly approach prayer. And with praise, with crying out for God to establish your kingdom here. Forgive us our sins, let us forgive others of our sins, and give us today our daily bread, what we need today. So I hope as we are getting closer to resurrection season, resurrection day that we celebrate, we'll be reminded to always be praying, as simple as that may sound. But to maybe examine how we approach prayer ourselves, and maybe shift our hearts in this season, in this time, and shift the way we approach prayer for it to be more kingdom-focused, God-centered, and holistic in that way, and to follow the example that Jesus gave us. So thanks for joining us today. Hope you're encouraged by that. God bless. We'll see you later.